When Jesus said, "Forgive us our sins as we forgive," what did he really mean? Because out of all the parts of the Lord's Prayer that was referred to, it was this section on forgiveness that Jesus came back to. And he said this in verse 15 of Matthew chapter 6, "If you don't forgive the wrongs that others have done to you, neither will my Father in heaven forgive the wrongs that you have done." That's really an amazing concept. Why would God not forgive us if that's what the gospel is about, the forgiveness of our sin? You know, I remembered a number of years ago when my kids were really small. I think my son was probably about 4 or 5 years old, and Hannah, my daughter, was probably about 3. And they came running into my room early one morning. It was probably at 5:30, and all of a sudden they said, "Good morning, Dad." And I'm like half asleep and going, "Oh, please go to the living room. Go and play there for a few moments." And so off they go, and they're having fun playing with each other. But after a few moments, I hear Hannah say, "Joshua, stop that." And I hear Joshua say, "No." And then Hannah says, "No, stop it." And Joshua says, "No." Hannah says, "Stop it." And Joshua says, "No." And next thing you know, they have a full-blown argument. "Stop it, no, stop it, no." And just as before I'm getting out of bed to try and calm and bring peace to the situation, I hear Hannah say to Joshua, "Joshua, say sorry." Joshua says, "Sorry." Hannah says, "I forgive you." Well, is that forgiveness? Just simply saying the words doesn't necessarily bring peace to the heart. And so over these next few weeks, we want to begin to look at what will bring peace to that heart. What is true forgiveness? We need to begin to understand, first, why do we need to forgive? And also understand what happens when we don't. Because the curse of unforgiveness actually begins to bring so much turmoil, so much pain, and so much misconception or misperception about situations that actually will eventually destroy relationships and bring your heart into greater turmoil. So, over these next weeks, we want to discover what true forgiveness really is like. This is Steve Chua, desiring to transform your heart so that you can transform.